Hey there, everybody. It's good to see you. I've got some stuff to tell you about this week, so let's take a look. All right. So, firstly, bum. Go to the right week. All right. So, you're obviously going to continue to prepare for your test, which will be on Tuesday. Keep studying is the goal for Monday. Wednesday and Friday, though, and your test, by the way. Your test, I should mention, will be available on Tuesday. It might be available before, but rest assured, by 8 o'clock on Tuesday, you'll have the test to take. Wednesday and Friday are a little different, however. Wednesday and Friday. Ooh, hold on, let me change this. This is not right. All right. Wednesday, you're going to start your second paper, and I have instructions for you here, and there will be a place to turn your paper in below shortly. But if you click on the instructions, eventually we'll open up this. Now, as I mentioned, you will have to do 3 assignments for the University of Findlay. These assignments are absolutely mandatory for you to receive credit, are graded and examined and turned in scores by me to the university. You do not get credit unless they're completed. Also, the assignments have been predetermined, pre-created. And it was determined that all 3 of them would be about COVID-19. You may remember writing a paper back in the late first quarter about the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, you're going to be talking about the same thing here, except it's a little different. Some of it you'll get to reuse, actually. You're going to be analyzing the data, so it's called. For this assignment, you will be taking some of the information you wrote about and research for your first paper, Civil Liberties in Today's World, and apply it to a statement I provide. For this assignment, you may have some follow-up questions. To the best of my ability, I will try to explain everything here and possibly provide another video. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But please read or review all the information I provide before asking any questions. If you do that, it really helps. Within social media, especially Facebook, it seems that one of the easiest ways to communicate a thought or a belief is through some type of meme, either found online or self-generated. In the space below, I provided a meme/statement that I recently saw on my Facebook feed. Related to all this data is the idea of evaluating statements or processes, or sources. I'm sure you're all aware of various fact-checking sources that are out there. Below are links to a couple of them, and to be fair, claiming some bias in the sites does exist, but however, these sites are often considered credible and valid. So we have things like Politico, Snopes, The Washington Post, just to name a few. So for this assignment, you are basically fact-checking this statement. A month ago, Michigan was the 3rd worst state with regards to COVID cases. As of today, we rank 26th. Thank you, Governor Whitmer. Listed below are the details that are required for the mechanics of the essay about this. Realize that some of the works you did in the essay can actually be reused for this assignment. For example, the background section related to references or works cited. So for the background section, again, provide a brief description of the COVID-19 crisis. Feel free to use a lot of your resources from the previous paper. Discuss the issues related to the COVID-19 data. Those issues could include, but are not limited to the following: issues related to counting the number of cases. Issues related to counting the number of deaths. There's been a lot of conversations and controversies over the numbers. Issues related to the percent who have contracted the virus. Issues related to the actual death rate. What is the death rate? And how has it variously been reported in media, as well as social media? Fact check the meme or the statement. Is it accurate? Is the conclusion appropriate to the data described and what you found from your research? Give it a rating. False, mostly true, or true. State your opinion on the issues and support your opinion with logical reasoning. That should be a given. Now the mechanics of the paper, which are important, so pay attention. The paper needs to be submitted as a Word document or a Google Doc attached to Schoology and submitted to me. I don't want PDFs. The paper has to be standard style format. In other words, you need to follow APA, Chicago style, MLA. The paper needs to be double-spaced. The paper needs to have the following as a separate page, title page. Even if you are following MLA, I want the paper to have a title page. I understand MLA doesn't require a title page, but I do. Simply take the information that you would put in the upper left-hand corner of the first page. put it on your title page. Please don't use any fancy formatting or graphics in this title page. Use the same style as the font as the rest. Times New Roman size 12 is probably the best. References for each works cited page. You'll need 5. Every item cited in the essay needs to be listed on the reference page or works cited page. And every item listed on your references or works cited page needs to be cited in the text of the essay. Now, as I noted before, size 12 Times New Roman is preferred. Now, it needs to be 1,000 words in length. That's 1,000 words of you actually writing something. That does not include the following: title page, or a references or works cited page. If you fail to meet the minimum word count, the most you can receive is 25%. Margin should be 1 inch all the way around. The minimum number of required references is 5. Please see what qualifies as a good source and what I consider to be a bad source in a separate document. I'll be providing that for you later. References of works cited. References that you will likely use or are free to use but do not count towards the 5 required references, but should be listed on your reference page if you use them, is the United States Constitution, Supreme Court cases, and any U.S. laws or regulations. Now, that was a lot to take in, so please go through and look over this several other times. And if you have any questions, please email me. Of course, all emails go straight to my phone like a text message. I'll respond to them as soon as I can. Also, it's possible to set up a virtual meeting if you'd rather just talk out what's expected of you. All right, guys, good luck. Email me if you have any questions at ksearcy@spartan.limacity.schools.org. Peace out.